And we're live!
We're live!
Yay!
Yes!
Hi Jasper, you're here already. And I'm in a strange new place. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had an echo in my... I was watching the Twitch channel and it gave me some feedback there.
Okay.
Uh,
Solved
so
now, solved now.
It's solved, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, hi. Thank you for joining us tonight in this very special episode of Parallel Projections. Why is it special, Jasper?
Yeah. Because you have a Christmas thingy hanging behind you.
Yes, I do have a Christmas thingy hanging behind me. I'm still not used to the mirror images and cameras and whatnot. Anyway, yes, that's not the reason though.
No?
No, it's the 10th episode.
It's the 10th episode, of course it is.
So congratulations.
Yeah, we did it. We got there in the end.
We got there. 10 episodes.
I've got some lemonade as well.
Yes, 10 episodes of amazing Planescape Torment gameplay.
Yeah.
And voice acting by you.
The best voice acting. 5 out of 7. I still have to look that one up, you know. Did you do that?
What?
5 out of 7 or 4 out of 7 is a thing, but I don't know what kind of thing it is. So.
Oh, no. I don't know the thing. Are you ready to play some Planescape?
Yes, I've lost my mobile phone somewhere. That's a bit of a pity because I wanted to do some stuff. But well, anyway, yes, I'm ready. Let's play. Woohoo! Prost, says Ashley in chat.
Cheers.
Prost.
Do we have to take a drink every time somebody says that?
Oh, I hope not. Well, maybe I do hope that.
Anyway, for those of you who've never seen us, this might be a bit weird of an intro because I didn't actually do an intro, but we here at Voidcast have our own show called the Precipice of Dreams, where we play Dungeons & Dragons live on Twitch every other Monday. And in the Mondays in between, we do this. We play Planescape Torment, an amazing RPG that I never played before, and it's Jasper's favorite game. So he's guiding me through my first playthrough, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm doing 100 things at the same time, but
me as well.
I
came to the conclusion that I still had to do some stuff.
Yeah, me too. So smooth intros.
They're a trademark of the show.
Yeah, they are a trademark of the show. Also, technical issues are a trademark of the show.
Well, I'm not experiencing anything technical this time, but I think that because
we're not actually playing the game yet, Jasper. So who knows?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. But anyway, since I think that because we haven't experienced them yet, that's why I'm experiencing other issues, because I might have thought that I would have had time to fix some things. No. Anyway, we'll see when I get my mobile phone back.
Shall I give you a ring? Is your sound on?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
We'll see. No matter. Let's play.
Great content. One guy is talking to another guy on the internet, and he's also trying to call that guy. All right. Well, so hi, welcome. This is Parallel Projections, where we Planescape Torment, and roll the intro. Because Jasper hasn't seen this yet, but this is our new, super new overlay. Can you see it, Jasper? Can you see it? I don't hear Jasper anymore. So there. Is this the technical issues?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes.
You can hear me now.
Yeah,
man, and then I have the wrong microphone on as well.
So, okay, I just want, for the record, to know that the technical issues weren't from my side this time.
No, we have a unique situation here. Let's see if I can do this. Can you still hear me now?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Okay, then now my good mic is on, and I hope you can hear me.
The sound improved.
Yeah, okay, that's nice. You think it's bad for you guys? I have to drink every time there is a glitch.
Oh man! Woo. You're lucky then that I'm not playing Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah, man, I hear it. You bought it. Did you return it?
No, I love the game, but let's not get into that. Now, okay, my one sentence review for Cyberpunk. I'm loving the game, but is it where it should have been? No. Okay, no. 2 sentences. Do I enjoy it? Yes, very much. Is it where it should have been? No.
Okay, so can I add one?
Yeah.
Because I haven't played it. I've just saw the reviews. I wondered if you had the most famous glitch of them all and were impressed with the size. Let's put it that way.
No, I recreated Oddleaf, the character that I play on Precipice of Dreams for my playthrough. So there's no, but the glitch is for female models as well, body types. But it happens in a different spot, as you can imagine.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I have not had that.
Okay. Well, we are
have you ever played... sorry, before we start. Have you ever played Vampire the Masquerade?
I did one kind of tabletop session once, I think.
No, not the tabletop.
I played the computer games.
Yeah, the computer game is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
I played the first in Vampire the Masquerade Redemption and Vampire the Masquerade... What's the other one called?
Is that Bloodlines? Yeah.
Bloodlines, yeah. But I couldn't really get into Bloodlines, or maybe my PC wasn't good enough at that point. I loved Redemption, though, which was funny because that's a game that I played in one go until I got... Well, not in one go. I had to do it in multiple evenings. And then I got to the final boss, and then I had what happens to a lot of games. I got killed by the boss, and I never... started the game up again.
Yep. So why I'm bringing that up is because I always loved the atmosphere of those games, and never had any game that gave me that same sort of feeling. And Cyberpunk is totally giving me that same feeling. And I hear a lot of people say that it's not RPG, but I think that in the gaming world, people have lost the meaning of the word role-playing game. But I'm enjoying it a lot.
So Ashley is playing KOTOR,
which is also a great game.
Yeah, I played the first one for a large part, and then I quit again, but that was more because of children and stuff. I didn't have the time for it, but I saw that the part 2, which is the better one, I think. I've heard, I've not played that one, is now out on mobile phone.
Yeah, they're all out on mobile phone, or they both are. I tried to play Knights of the Old Republic on my mobile like a couple of months ago, but I quit after a couple of hours. I don't like playing games on my mobile phone.
I like it on my tablet, but my tablet is old now, so I can't do that anymore.
Right.
I played Icewind Dale for a large part on tablet.
Here we are. Do you remember where we are?
Yeah, we are in the tomb of the Undead Nations. And we we decided that we wanted to finish every quest line here before we would go to the Silent King.
Yes.
Is that his name? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are trapped here with the undead. Supposedly people never leave and they die here and become part of this society. As I recall it. And the great thing about it is that you would expect an undead society to be a terrible place to live. But of every part we've seen of Sigil, this is definitely the most joyous, creative, aesthetically pleasing to look at part that we have been. So
yeah, that's true. The undead are pretty much cool guys.
Yeah. So, okay. Everything's working. I just clicked on Sogo, who is not undead. He is a member of the Dustmen, a faction that likes to have people, or that worships death, sort of. They all long for the true death.
Yeah.
And he's here because there's a lot of dead people. But they're not dead. They're undead.
He's trying to convince them to be dead.
Yes. And we met one that wants to be dead.
Oh, yeah.
So, we have a new option. Conversation option. There's a name for that. Anyway, dialogue option. Thank you, Jasper. Yes, that's why you're here.
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. You're basically my sort of dictionary or whatever.
Yeah. So, whose voice will you be doing this time?
I'll be doing this one for now.
So you will be doing the nameless one.
Yes.
Ah, well met again. Here we go, peeps. Here we go.
Yes, this is why you tuned in. The mediocre voice reading. I met a skeleton in one of the hallways here. That seems on the brink of seeking the true death.
We have to. Oh yeah. Oh well, I will go speak with him now.
Wow, we hyped up the voice reading for literally 2 sentences. All right. Great. Off to a great start.
He's slow, so he'll be doing things while he's going to the skeleton. So, is the left bottom left thingy blocking anything relevant? Don't think so, right?
No. No, there's like striped. What you can see, the red stripes you can see on the right side are also on the left side, and the ads are blocking that part off. Okay.
I do a post to Ashley, and I do one to our dungeon master as well.
Ah yes, welcome Dungeon Master. Welcome
He's
Dungeon
such a
Master.
dungeon master.
Master.
He's such a nice dungeon master.
There was so many cool things to do here, and now I can't recall. Where were we?
You've got this riddling skeleton. Yet, maybe we should look at our quest log because it has been 4 weeks rather than 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can feel. I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay, find your missing journal. Check.
Find your missing journal.
Remember that one. Mm-hmm. Find the source of Farad's bodies for Emmerich. Actually found it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Find and return Urhur's lucky knife.
Okay.
Sure.
Was his lucky knife down in the catacombs beneath Sigil. He stabbed a ghoul in the eyes with it and fled. It happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so will this be an obvious ghoul?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe it says one-eyed ghoul or something, his name.
Yeah.
And he will have a knife sticking out of his eye, perhaps.
Yeah, okay. Partially blind.
Yeah. Find Emerici for naught.
And that's top world.
Yep.
The bronze
Get
sphere.
bronze sphere. Yeah, that's the actual reason we're down here.
But the decanter of endless water is very interesting as well.
Yeah, speaking head named Gleave, situated in the Weeping Stone catacombs, has asked me to fetch it in a decanter of fresh water to release it from its curse.
Yeah. Oh, we found Sogo.
Yeah, we found Sogo. Check. Oh, I think we're done for today. We already did 2 quests. We found the source of Rod's bodies, and we found Sogo. So.
Yeah. Okay. So remove Requin's Curse of Stench. That's top as well.
Yeah.
Deliver the box is top as well. And what's the last one?
Find the spell ruby for Jarum.
A spellcaster named Jarum is searching for a ruby to complete one of his spells. He has promised to make it.
Sorry. Yeah, my fault.
To make it worth my while, if I should bring one to his house in Wreckpicker Square. Oh yeah, okay. So let's find a ruby then.
Yeah.
Probably here as well. So a ruby, decanter, sphere.
Yeah.
And then and we have to speak to the sign.
We can look at our journal. Oh, we never did this. Oh my god, I found a new thing.
A journal in a journal, imagine that.
Sogo told me not to attack any undead in the Dead Nations, for they shall harm me so long as they shall not harm me so long as I remain peaceful. Argrim told me that there was a chance that the Silent King could be persuaded to release me if I could only meet with him somehow. We found a way to meet him. We're just not gonna until we solved all the quests.
I like the new layout, Michel.
Thanks. I've been trying out different layouts, and maybe next week it will be something different again, or in 2 weeks rather. But the game has more space again. I gave it more space with the last change, but the gaming screen is bigger again.
Yeah, maybe put our portraits a bit more to the corners even.
Yeah, we could actually, all the way up into the corners, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the funny
thing. What do you think, viewers?
What do you think, viewers? Oh man, I'm repeating you.
No. That's okay. Maybe they didn't hear me.
Probably not.
Hagrim is unhappy with Sogo because the Dustman is constantly trying to convince the citizens of the Dead Nations to die. Should that happen and their numbers dwindle too severely, he feels their entire civilization will be endangered, unable to protect themselves from the threats such as the Cranium Rats or Acastes ghouls. Hagrim told me he is concerned about Acaste. He feels that it is only the combined numbers of the skeletons and zombies, as well as fear of the Silent King, that keeps Acaste and her ghouls from slaying and eating everything in the catacombs. Argrim told me that in order to better fight the Cranium Rats, I should seek out and destroy as many smaller concentrations of them as possible. That way the larger groups would have less rats and thus less power to call upon in battle. I spoke to a skeleton who is contemplating giving up his undead status and dying forever. I imagine Sogo would be very interested in speaking with him. Cool. We're almost there, Jasper. I'm just going to read these last 4 and then everyone is up to date on what we're doing, including ourselves. Still, Mary shared with me the knowledge of how to speak with the dead. I can now converse with corpses that haven't been too long dead for their previous occupants to speak through them. Still, Mary told me that in order to reach the Silent King's throne room, I could use a portal in her chambers. I must close my eyes and think of the Silent King before stepping into the alcove in the northwest corner. The portal should work as long as Still Mary is still alive. Well, that's important information. A zombie asked me to find her name. She said it should be inscribed upon her tomb, one next to a spiked chest bolted to the floor, in the Drowned Nations catacombs, south and west of the Dead Nations where I met her. I made up a name for the nameless zombie. She seemed quite pleased with it. That's the last thing we did. So.
As he says, at first, I'm way more autistic than artistic, that's why I watch and don't stream. And then she says, well, that and a voice that can only be described as you Grant talking through a high-pitched whistle underwater. Well, maybe you're doing yourself short, I don't know.
Maybe she's describing my voice. Oh yeah, we had the puzzled skeleton. That's hard. I think we were about to speak with Acosta, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
So I'm going down here. Riddling skeleton. Yes, we had a puzzled skeleton and a riddling skeleton.
Yeah.
Silent King be damned, she says.
What's that kind of...
Dude.
Knife Ghoul. There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You called it.
I love this game. We called it. This ghoul's face has a great gash across it, and one of its eyes has been destroyed entirely. Despite the relative freshness of the wound, it seems to cause the foul-smelling creature no pain or discomfort. You notice a grimy knife tucked into its waistband. The letters Uhir are carved into its handle.
Okay. Okay. Good to have that knife you've got tucked in your belt.
The ghoul looks down at the knives, scratching its head as if wondering how it got there. Finally he looks up and gives you a sly, toothy grin. Meat want knife, meat make trade, yes.
Shall we do the top one?
Yeah, rat tails. If he wants rat tails, we're golden.
How about these rat tails?
Yes, yes. The ghoul snatches them away greedily and devours them. After licking his clawed fingers clean, he tosses you Uhir's knife.
Thanks. Farewell.
Well, that's quest 3. We can resolve.
We're done for the night, man.
Yeah, man. We're not even streaming for half an hour. We already had 3 quests solved.
Okay.
This is the 10th episode.
Yeah. You know that that we are playing Planescape Torment?
Where? Oh, there. Yeah, I can see it. Yes. People will watch. Yeah. So on Twitch, the title of this stream is "Let's Play Planescape Torment."
But Torment is such a nice guy.
Yeah. People might think, "Wow, is this some unknown module I never heard of, where you play this guy called Torment?"
It's true. It comes with voice acting. Anyway, shall we talk to Acosta or shall we wander around?
I want to save the game. Because we can make a new save called PP.
PP.
Oh. 010. Oh. The Dead Nations.
I have a question for Jasper. What's your favorite movie and why is it Thor Ragnarok?
Great question, Herr Steffens,
yes,
whoever
totally
you are.
Not leading. Well, I must say. Oh, is this true? It's not relevant for what I was going to say. But I'm going to watch it again soonish, I think, just because of all the hype stuff other people are experiencing.
Also, maybe you should watch What They Do in the Shadow and Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, so there we go. I'm watching Parks and Recreations for the second time in a row. I'm watching
also good.
Star Trek Discovery, which is cool. I've just started watching Picard.
Okay.
What else am I watching? Still on iZombie.
I just finished The Mandalorian.
We are thinking of doing a month of Disney. Is it cool?
It is so cool, but I can't talk about it.
No, you can't. Is it lockdown great? Remember, kids save often they play Dark Souls. Yeah, perfect suggestions.
So
I'm going to watch Thor Ragnarok again because I have to see if I can get past the whole
shall we
part.
Shall we take a look what's here before we talk to Costa?
Yeah, that's okay. Before I.
Ooh, Royal Guards. Okay, I guess the Silent King is here.
Yeah.
We can actually talk to one of the Royal Guard because everyone has been so extremely polite here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Nothing bad will happen. You read the Royal Guard. I don't think it will be much, but...
This massive skeleton, far larger than an ordinary human, wears ornate bronze armor engraved with elaborate symbols. As you approach it, it looks down at you briefly, then away again.
Greetings.
Greetings, living. The thing's voice booms. I stand here as a royal guard of the Lord and Majesty, the Silent King. I must ask what you do not distract me from my task with questions.
Yeah, your singing is...
It's starting to become famous
yeah, I know.
about
And
100 people.
I was going to say something that's the opposite of improving, but well, let's just leave it with it.
No.
Could
We
you
are
please
Dutch
tell
and
me?
brutally honest, I'm guessing.
Are we actually going to ask questions or going to respect the fact that he is guarding the Silent King?
Let's
Which we
respect
know.
him.
Yeah. Farewell then. We already knew. We knew this.
Now, it would have been funny if he just said, ha ha ha, just kidding.
Yeah. But as I said, he was super polite with telling us that we should bugger off.
Well, these seem to be the gates that lead to probably the drowned part or something.
I don't know, man.
Back to the...
Back
The
to the
other
Weeping
thing.
Stone catacombs, so we're not allowed to go there.
Yeah.
Let's go try and talk to Acosta. I'm going to save. Save.
Yeah.
I don't
Eric
know,
is still working on art.
Haha, working on art. VC art
You should be
requests as
streaming
we
that, man.
speak. If you want to see what our DM has in store for us, watch the Precipice of Dreams next Monday. Thank you, Eric.
It's almost a subtle kind of commercial.
Eric is killing it on the art. These,
Yeah, that's true.
well, he has been from the start, but I feel that his output has been crazy these last few episodes.
Yeah. I love Stammet.
Yeah, King Stammet is amazing. So he's doing requests. Is that what he?
No, he's
Working
not
on
doing
VC?
request. Yeah,
Working
he's
on
doing
podcast
requests.
art requests. So, Eric, since you're listening, how about also for the social media, do the 4 magic items that we got, and I put some text on there, and we can put it on Instagram and stuff. I mean, there's complete Instagram accounts dedicated to posting magic items. We want in on that action.
Yeah, and if you have it ready for tomorrow evening, we can use it in Talking Void.
Yep.
So are we going to talk to her?
Yes. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You go.
The rot stink of this ancient-looking ghoul woman is nauseating, even from a distance. Her grey-green skin is infested with tomb rot and festering spores, and her fingers, each kept by a long curved talon, are covered in dried blood and filth. Her hair, thick with scuttling insects and worms, hangs to her knees. It hides nearly all her face in shadow, save for a fanged feral grin and a lolling grey tongue.
Greetings.
What have we here? Some pretty meats, aye. A little tough gristle. Sharpen me teeth on your bone and grow fat on your marrow. Hist.
Hold up. I had some questions.
Who are you to come before me like a feast? Answer, Agaste.
A man needs no name.
Then neither does Agaste. I got you, blooded one. Pray you still have a name and a will before I tear you apart.
Blooded one.
Meat people to eat.
Her yellow eyes peer intently on you through her ragged white hair.
Yeah.
I had
Is that a
other
6 out of 7?
I had other questions though.
Go, Pastor Augusta, while you still live, meat, ask.
We know all these. We know all these answers, except for the last one. 6.
Yeah.
Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here?
Augusta shakes her head, lies dropping from her long white hair as it sways about.
Augusta opens many coffins, many tombs. Never seen such a thing.
That's all I wish to know. Farewell. Here we were so scared of talking to her, and
I think that maybe if we asked her about the others here, she might have.
oh yeah, you
Yeah.
think so? Okay,
Yeah.
I had some questions. Let me ask you of someone in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Augusta narrows her eyes and cocks her head.
Who does the meat ask about?
Tell me about yourself.
Augusta I am, Ghoul Mother and Queen of the Blighted Ones, yes. Strong, fast, we hunt and eat in these holes.
Blighted ones?
We are the Blighted Ones, yes. Augusta and her lovely ghouls, her children, always hungry.
What are you doing here?
We fight, win, and feed. Blooded ones such as ye become our food in the end. Ravenous hungers we have. Burn the stomach, never fall. We hunger all the time. And here you are. Hurry up, die, and be still.
How did you come to be here?
Wonder catacombs, hunt and kill, crack open grits and coffin, eat bones and dead flesh. Come here.
Augusta blinks.
Here, strange place. Augusta stay among the weak, marrow-filled bones and herd of dead flesh. Can make noise, talk to them and they talk back.
So why have you not killed and eaten these undead then?
Augusta frowns.
Not easy prey. They are not still like other bones and dead flesh are. They fight as pack and there are many of them. Difficult to beat both. Weak are separate, together strong. Almost strong as a caste. And so we wait.
What is it you wait for?
Wait for weakness, yes. Wait to see how strong Silent King is. If he's stronger than Augusta, wait for herd of dead flesh to stop following marrow-filled bones.
And what will you do then?
Journal.
Would eat all. Hungry. Kill all small blood for things. Eat. All red-blooded beings in village. Eat. Catacombs are full of feast. Hungry are we. Hunt and eat.
As she talks, she becomes more agitated, gnashing her teeth and spraying spittle.
Let her rant.
Kill them all. Cast a wood, tear and rend. Shred the herd of that fresh, stupid cattle. Slow and weak, fit only to eat and rend and tear. Break and snap the weak bones. Suck the marrow from their brittle bones. Kill and eat them all.
Well, I'm doing a 6 out of 7, I think.
Wow. So modest.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Let her keep ranting.
I cast want them to be quiet, still, dead, not talk and walk. Die and be still so that it can be eaten. Cut between the teeth, crack their skulls, to suck forth their brain meat. Then pull open all their rib cage and devour the soft parts past the skin.
Akasta smashes a cold fist into the ground, shattering the tiles in her rage. That was strange.
Let's keep her ranting.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I think that. Okay, so what happened? Because I went into song, it's because my wife put on the editors on her on Spotify, and it started playing on my computer.
Ah.
That's why I had a strange interruption. And I thought you did it, so you wanted some
No.
music with
No.
the game all of a sudden.
So. Go, Jasper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hate them. Tell a cousin now. Do not harm the blooded man who scavenge and creep in the tombs. Do not kill bloody rats. Leave them be. Do not hunt. Do not eat. Kill them all and silence them.
She suddenly falls silent, her rage finally spent, the last echoes of her screaming dying away in the darkness.
So we let her rant because we wanted this option. Give me things of value and I will help you. But of course, we're not going to use that option.
No, we are not.
So we had other questions.
Yes, I think so too.
We wanted to ask about somebody in particular. The Silent King, I don't think she knows a lot about the Silent King.
No,
But,
I think she
let's-
said as much.
Let's see how her relation is with Hargrim.
I can imagine.
Marrow.
Akasta licks her cracking lips and gives a feral grin.
Old marrow. But it's marrow.
Akasta snarls, eyes burning.
Kill him. Kill all the bones, if not for the weak bones, and the herd of that flesh.
Bones.
Well, I can imagine what she's going to say.
The bones, the skeletons weak, tired, too many centuries, too brittle.
She snatches a bone off the floor, snapping it from her for emphasis.
Weak, that don't fear, but the bones do, afraid to die and be fed upon by Akasta and blighted ones. Afraid to die? Read that now. Fear is something blooded ones think of, not dead ones.
I had other questions. Let's ask about Still Mary.
Fleshy food, not strong like Akasta. Weak, dead, flesh woman.
What do you think of Sogo?
No, I'm interested in this one.
Pale-blooded one who sleeps in dust and smells like blooded rats. He, first I eat.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, option 1 is interesting though.
Yeah. He smells of blooded rats.
Shh. But good eat him anyway. He stinks of dust but dried blood and meat beneath his pale skin. Good to eat.
What's a blooded rat?
Go squeak, squeak, run into dark, small tunnels when chased. Hard to catch, Snacks hard to get. Warm flesh, easy crunching teeth. Many of them elsewhere. We go kill them and eat them all. Hunger go away with so many in belly. Always watching us. With red juicy eyes in dark. Want to eat them.
Okay, calm down. Jeez. Let's ask the Silent King.
Do you know that Bowen's voice is harder to do than this one? Imagine that.
Well, I didn't, but now I do.
How you do?
The more you know.
Yeah, indeed.
Unseen, king. Not silent, he say. We do. Marrow stuffed bones and herd of dead flesh obey him, no question. Augusta not see, Augusta only hear. One day I shall meet this one. Meet this one. Yes, Augusta strong and silent one weak. We shall see. Who master? Yes.
I think we asked
I
everything.
think we asked
to-
the relevant questions.
Yes. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. Okay. So what do we do now? Because I think we can try these doors.
Which doors?
These.
I think those will lead to the... Maybe save first, just because if we accidentally open them and we...
They will tell us politely not to go through there. I think.
Hopefully, yeah.
The door is locked.
And that-
Door is
that
locked.
makes- That's okay then.
Yeah. You think we can solve that riddle?
What was the riddle again?
I don't know. That's why I asked. It's
We
puzzle.
didn't get any options, right?
is that so?
I don't know.
Puzzled
Certain.
skeleton. Tell me the riddle again. Very well. This is from a chortling buffoon of a bone bag thou will find nearby. It refuses to give me the answer, and it's killing me.
Go on then.
It nods. Think of words which end in gree. Angry, hungry are two of them. There are but 3 words in the common tongue. What is the third word? The word is something that one uses every day. If thou hast listened carefully, I have already told thee what it is. Okay.
Is this because it isn't our native language that we have difficulty understanding this?
Is it gree? I'm just looking at a word that he already used.
Ashley will give us the answer.
Yeah, that's true. Ashley, give us the answer.
Ashley, come on, give us the answer so we can not input it into the computer.
The answer is yeah. Come on. Okay, it's stumped as well, eh? Let me know if thou should find the answer, and best of luck should thou try and get it from the chattering fool which gave it to me. Farewell. Okay, let's go to the riddling skeleton, which is probably the one that gave him the riddle. Riddling skeleton. This skeleton is shaking its head and giggling to itself. It guffaws and snorts occasionally, biting down on its bony hand to stop itself. It is old enough so that no meat is left on its bones, only a few colored rags.
Greetings.
Greetings, yes. It sniggers, puffs of dust flying forth with each breath.
I understand you have a difficult riddle.
It nods,
Certainly
giggling.
have another voice for him. But,
Dost thou want to hear it?
Yes.
Now think of words which end in gree. Angry and hungry are 2 of them. There are but 3 words in the common tongue. What is the third word? The word is something that one uses every day. If thou hast listened carefully, I have already told thee what it is.
It's,
The skeleton burst into a fit of mocking Derisive? Laughter. It points at you with a skeletal finger, chortling and chattering as it clutches some imaginary gut.
All right, what's the answer?
Not a chance, not a chance. Seeing your expression only causes it to laugh more, chattering its teeth at you.
Ashley says she has the answer, so that's a thing. But we can't even answer it. But we aren't going to stump him, right?
No.
So farewell then.
Farewell. Yeah, I really don't know the answer.
But the funny thing is our character doesn't either, so even if we knew the answer, we couldn't...
What was this skeleton again?
That's the one that wanted to die.
Ah, yes. Okay, leave him alone. So, we're going to speak with the...
Treat the sentences as independent statements.
Okay, now I want to see the... Greetings. I'll send you a difficulty, yes. Okay. Okay. Are you trying to solve it as well? We also have to keep...
Is it tongue? It's tongue, right?
In the common tongue. There are but 3 words in the common tongue.
And that's true. There are 3 words in the common tongue. And the third word is tongue, and we use that every day.
Yeah.
But now we can't enter, enter the answer.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can somehow solve it later on. Let's go to the Silent King for now.
Yes, let's do it.
My mic.
No one special here? Okay, let's save right before we get in. The alcove extends only a few feet into the north wall before coming to an abrupt end. It was here that still Marius told you to close your eyes and think of the Silent King before stepping inside. As long as she's still alive, it should activate a portal to the Silent King's throne room. Activate the portal! This, yes. What?
What's happening?
It said that we should leave. Interesting.
Stop this heresy! Do not approach the Silent King.
You can do Hargrim, by the way. I've been reading the
there.
last couple of...
So, thou have come.
The skeleton turns to gaze upon the massive throne.
What thou see here is the end of our culture.
What do you mean?
None must know that the king speaks only silence.
There's no king. There's a dead king, maybe.
Dead.
How long has this gone on?
Long.
Hagram stares off into the shadows.
He stopped speaking to us long ago. He himself has left for the thrice damned true death.
A trace of rage and despair trickles into his voice.
He has abandoned us, here to suffer among the living. We have become the prey of all that lives.
Then who really rules?
Mary and I speak to the Silent King. We rule in his stead.
Yeah, we probably know the answer to this already, but why don't you tell your people the truth?
I wish to preserve what we have created. I do not wish to die.
Still Mary
Dear
speaks, her voice ponderous. Nor I.
Great voice acting.
I know, thanks.
If our own people were to learn of this, or our custom were to discover this deception, or many as one, the hive mind of the cranium rats, all that we have created here would be destroyed. This husk is all that keeps the inner and outer enemies at bay. If the truth were to be spoken, a small civilization will become dust.
Go on.
I cannot force thee to be silent, but I would ask thee to look beyond thyself, to consider what would happen if thou spoke of what thou have seen here.
Okay, interesting. You know,
All four of them are interesting. Can we be the new king?
whew. That
Would be very cool.
That would be very cool.
It's a good question to ask either way.
Yeah, so I think that I would probably have picked option one.
Yes, true.
Because I feel that they're doing great.
Yeah, I think so too.
Again, because this has been the nicest place in Sigil thus far.
Yeah.
So I do not wish to see them destroyed, and I think that if the truth came out, then
They would be destroyed.
Acasta would probably rip everyone.
And we are not for falsehoods, so. But four is a nice one to ask before we decide to make a vow, right?
Yes. Why don't you
It feels
place?
like a green button in a way.
Yeah. Why don't you place a new king upon the throne?
The king must be alive when he sits upon the throne. It will accept no other. Once a person sits upon the throne,
Argrim's tone becomes even more ominous.
he may not leave it.
Can we finish the game on the 10th episode by accepting the throne?
Oh, this is so cool.
Shall we do it?
Yes, Michel. It's option 2 all the way.
Yeah. Red button. I will become your king, if you will have me.
Oh, that's yours. Excuse me.
Once one sits upon the throne, they may never leave. Death, true death, is the only release for the Silent King.
Yes, I will do it.
This is
Still,
so
Mary
interesting.
makes a faint gurgling sound.
Hagrim nods and gestures to the throne. Then take that throne, O silent king.
Take the throne.
Did we end the game? What's happening?
Tenth episode, Jasper. We finished the game.
We finished the game. Wow, this is a great alternative ending. This is so cool.
Wow. Have you ever had this ending?
No, I've never had this ending.
Oh man, I love this game.
Oh, this is so cool.
Well-
I'm almost getting emotional about this thing, you know?
Yeah, it's too bad you can't hear the music on your side because
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah. So we have the option to load or quit the game.
What game are we going to play if we quit?
So strange to end it here. Oh, we are not going to end it here, right?
And you tell me, is there a better ending?
Yes, there's a much better ending.
We're king for all eternity. I think it's a pretty good ending. In the
Oh,
nicest,
okay.
in the
This
nicest,
made me-
in the nicest place in Sigil.
Yeah, that's true. But I have to say that the ending, the kind of real ending, well, it's complicated. Let's put it that way, because the ending is complicated. The real ending really made me cry. You know,
Okay, reload the game.
we'll load the game.
Reload the game.
Sorry,
But let
not the
it be
end of this
known.
series.
Let it be known that on the 10th episode, Michel and Jasper finished the game
Yes, we finished the game.
with 2.5 hours per game session. We finished the game in 25 hours.
Well, I was thinking about this, you know, because in a way
23 hours.
we still feel like we're on the first quest, right?
Yes,
But we have done so many things.
I know. But it still feels like we haven't started on the main quest yet.
No, and that's what I was thinking about, you know. If you have real tabletop Dungeons and Dragons, then it can be like that. It's what we are telling our viewers when we talk about the Precipice of Dreams. We were going to Brentwick, it will be 3 sessions, then we will get there, and now we are in session 16 in a way, 17,
Yeah.
and we're still not there.
You know, it's not about the destination, Jasper. It's about the journey.